this movie has been on my watch list probably ever since I first saw the trailer. Because I feel like I'm the one that saw straight through the veil. Like, whenever I'm watching a trailer, I kind of like pick apart what I think is going to be important, what isn't important, what's clearly a red herring, what's a farce, whatever it may be. Whenever I sit through a trailer, because I love trailers, bro. Like, I've even like contemplated being somebody that makes trailers, just like in editing and stuff like that. Because I love trailers so much. That's why I even do like the gaming trailers on my channel. Like, I've done like, Arc 3 trailer, Arc 4 trailer, what game I'm going to be playing next. Because I just love trailers so much. I love just everything that it brings to the world. Like, it's genuine love. I have no idea why. It's just, it's an infatuation. But my first time watching this drama trailer, I think I ever remember saying vividly, like, whatever Zendaya says in that scene where she's like, my worst moment is, and then the trailer kind of like cuts to them like, like reacting to it or something. Even though they made it seem kind of comedic in that scene, I remember telling people like, no, that entire movie is going to be built off this one single moment. Whatever she says, that's not just some throwaway joke. It's not going to be like, I went streaking and everybody saw, and then it cuts and it's all comedy, and then the movie ends up being about something else. I was like, no, bro, that's clearly a red herring, and whatever she says in that moment, that is what the whole movie is going to be about. And I was 1,000,000,000% right, because the whole movie is built on that one moment. Now, if you haven't gone to see this, I recommend you going to watch this without watching this video, because it's better to experience this movie without knowing a single thing about it. There's a few movies like that. Some movies I like, if you get spoiled about it, who really cares? It's still a good movie. But this movie particularly is like, it hinges on whether or not you get spoiled or not, I feel like. Because it's like, either your entire just view of the movie can be ruined because you know too much about it, or you know nothing about it and you respect it a lot more because you're able to sit through and feel all the emotions and want you to feel as you go through it, instead of kind of just like being told like, oh, this happens and this happens and this happens, and you like, what? Like, that's ass. Like, instead of hearing about it, go watch it and then let me know what you feel about it after you've already seen it. This is Cook or Cooked, where we talk about whether or not a movie went inside the kitchen, made an amazing, immaculate ass meal that you can sit down with your family, friends, all enjoying, laughing, talking about how your week went. Or did the movie get absolutely cooked and you sitting there by yourself looking at a screen eating a lean cuisine? Like, you gotta understand which one it's gonna be, and I'm here to explain it to you exactly what it is. The drama featuring Zendaya. Don't know her last name. I don't think anybody knows her last name. It's like Coleman or something. Zendaya Coleman. And Robert Pattinson, who for the past few years has been on a tear. Like Mickey 17, The Batman. He's been in a lot of like shorter movies, indie movies. He was in The Lighthouse, I'm pretty sure. He just been going crazy. Like, I'm pretty sure every year for the past, like, since 2020, he's been in a movie that was critically acclaimed. I'm like 90% sure. I can get, let's go. I love showing love to just actors and actresses. Robert Pattinson. And it's really good for him because there was a moment where he was mad that he was only known for Twilight. Like, it was a big thing. Like, he was like very much crashing out over the fact that he was only known for Twilight. And now he has multiple movies. I mean, you know him from Batman, you know him from Harry Potter, you know him from whatever there's a movie called Good Time that's really good. So he went from Good Time in 2017, Lighthouse in 2019, Tenet to 2020. Then he was in the Batman 2022, Mickey 15, Die for My Love, Batman Part 2 coming in 2017 or 2027, The Odyssey this year, The Drama this year, Dune this year. Like, golly, he going crazy. He's going absolutely crazy. I have no choice but to respect it. Like, this man is going nuts. 3 movies this year that's gonna be like, The Drama is already critically acclaimed, and The Odyssey is going to be, and Dune is also going to be. So shout out Robert Pattinson. He's going crazy. Zendaya was in The Challengers, which is honestly probably one of my favorite movies. Not of all time, but I thoroughly enjoy that movie. It's a great movie. I think that came out 1 or 2 years ago. If anything, maybe 2023 at the earliest. Let me just see. The Challengers 2024, yeah, so 2 years ago. Amazing movie. If you haven't gone to see it, highly recommend going to watch it. Also Blind. Go in that movie. Any movie that she's in that's like a love story, go watch it Blind, bro. Because she be cooking. She cooks. But the movie, like I said, is all based on this one conversation that they had. Spoilers start now. It's all based on this one conversation they had in this trailer where it cuts off and it makes it seem like a comedy. I think she's like, my worst moment is, and then I'll go, and it cuts to that or some shit. Like, I don't know. Clearly a farce. Like, clearly whatever she says is going to be important. It starts off with first explaining that Robert Pattinson's character and Zendaya's character are going to be getting married soon. They're both kind of trying to find out exactly what they want their vows to be for each other. Robert Pattinson said he wants his to be about their first date and the first time they met. And Zendaya wants hers to be about, their first kiss and just stuff like that. He talks about whether or not he wants to incorporate the fact that they have a connection that he's never felt before, whether it's sexual, whether it's emotional, whether it's physical, whatever it may be. He just has a connection with her that he's never felt with a single person on this planet. All beautiful stuff that you're supposed to feel when you're getting ready to marry somebody and be with them for the rest of your life. Marriage is eternity. So you're going to want to feel these things forever on some total drama island shit. But they're both discussing these things, and of course they're doing things that lead up to a marriage. They're going to pick out what flowers they want. They're going to venues, and the movie really starts whenever they're taste testing food for this, that's going to be for the wedding in the future. I think the wedding is like a week from this moment, I'm pretty sure. It's like this all takes place in a week. So they're sitting there eating the food or whatever, and the conversation starts. This, of course, Zendaya, Robert Pattinson, and then two other characters that are also already married. I don't know their names, but I will tell you right now. Alana Hayam, who played somebody named Rachel, and Mamadou Athie, who played somebody named Mike. So Mike is Robert Pattinson's friend in the movie. He's the one that's kind of like explaining how he wants the vows to go, and he's like saying the vows to him, like, should I say this, should I say this? So Robert Pattinson's character is friends with Mike, and that's of course Mike's wife that's next to him, and that's how they're all connected through Robert Pattinson's character. So Mike is talking and is like laughing with his wife or whatever, and the conversation comes up and his wife is like, you remember what you told me the other day? And then Mike's character is like, we're not talking about that. I told you that in confidence, private stuff. I said never to ever tell anybody about this. Literally ever. This is the worst thing I've done inside life. I said never to discuss it. And then her next words are, well, if you don't tell him, I'm going to. This Rachel character, I'm already getting kind of mad. You don't see me just go through a range of emotions throughout the entire video. Her character was on bullshit the entire movie. Literally the entire movie. You'd have to watch it to know exactly what I'm talking about, because if I say it right now, I'm gonna seem like some evil ass guy. But she was on bullshit the entire movie, starting from right now. If I tell my wife something, and then her next, I don't even know how long ago she said this, but immediately the next conversation we have about that conversation I said not to tell anybody about, she's like, yo, I'm gonna tell them. What? Are you kidding me? That's divorce. That's damn near divorce, bro. Because like, whatever I tell you, as my wife, I don't want nobody to know, especially if that's what the conversation was built off of. This is private. Nobody should ever know about this. And then you get a little lick in your system. They're not even drinking nothing crazy, bro. Like, while they're taste testing food, they're also taste testing like wines and stuff. I know you can get wine drunk and that shit hit hard as hell. But it's like you're not drinking vodka, like you ain't going crazy. You drinking like a little Sunday mimosa. Like it ain't nothing insane, bro. Like it's whatever. So you just sipping, and then she took like 2 sips and was already on some bullshit the rest of the movie. So she was like, yo, that thing that you told me was, the worst moment in your entire life. If you don't tell them right now, I'm gonna tell them. And he's like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? And then, argue back and forth. They start going back and forth. And he basically goes to like, all right, if I say my moment that I've done that's the worst thing in my life, you guys all have to go. Every single one of you. And they were like, all right, bet. So they each go in a row. Mike goes first. Mike is like, yo, I got attacked by a dog one time, and I was with my girlfriend, and I kind of used her as like a human shield or whatever. That's really not that bad. If that's your worst moment inside life, honestly, then you are a very good human being. Because it's like, damn, that's the worst thing you've done is hold your girl in front of a dog. I mean, it's not bad. It's like, why would you do that? But it's not a terrible thing. Like, I'd be friends with somebody like that. That's whatever. After he goes, this is the next thing that made me mad. I'm just gonna tell you everything that made me mad inside this movie. After he goes, the wife, Rachel, immediately is like, never mind, I don't even want to play anymore. Or what? Nah, fuck that shit. You damn near not even damn near, you forced me to say some shit I did not want to say. And now once it's your turn, you want to be like, nah, I don't want to play the game anymore. And so I'm so glad he did this. He word for word was like, if you don't tell them, I'm going to tell them the same thing that she said. But I'm going to make it way worse. Like, I'm going to tell this story in a light that will never, ever like your dumbass again. And she was like, okay. Like, ain't no okay. Let's say the story. So she was like, her story's crazy, by the way. Like, it wasn't, like, it starts off light with his. Honestly, the two guys in the group, they got the lightest stories. It's like, okay, whatever. The two girls in the group are the insane ones. So it's crazy she even got mad at Zendaya for hers. So the girl is Rachel is like, basically, when I was younger, around 17 years old, I was around this guy who was mentally disabled. It was like a kid or something. Like, I would babysit him or something around there. Like, she would babysit him and they were friends or something like that. I have no idea. But he was mentally disabled. She made sure to, like, make that a prominent part of the story. She said a word I don't think we were even allowed to say. But she called him mentally disabled, basically. And was like, yeah, he is not all the way there. And I used to watch over him. Well, one day they went into the woods, like literally deep inside the woods. Like, for whatever reason that white people be going inside woods, they were exploring or something. And they found this house. So they both went inside this house. And I don't think she ever said how old the kid was. But the way that she explained the story, he had to have been like maybe 8 years old or so. Like, she said he was like mad young. So they went inside this house, and she said she don't know why she did it. I think that's verbatim what she said. But she was like, I saw this closet and then I locked him in it. And then he started screaming, so I got scared and I ran away and didn't come back. What? At that point, like, if somebody says that when it's group story time, it's like, what the fuck? What did you just say? Like, I think I would react to that. I honestly think I would react to that story worse than anybody else's inside the group. Cause like, she didn't even say that he survived until like 5 minutes after the story. Like, they all kind of had this like questioning her, like, what are you talking about? Like, what, you left him? And like, they kept asking her questions. And then at the very end, she was like, oh, but he's alive. Like, he's okay now. And they're like, did you ever go back? And she was like, no. And she said, like, the dad came by the house multiple times and was like, yo, where's my son at? Have you seen my son? And she would be like, I don't know. Like, are you crazy? Bro, what? It never even said how long he was inside the closet, but it got to the point where there was like she said it was like a group neighborhood search and like police were showing up and firemen. Like, I don't know how long he was locked in that closet, but she's fucking nuts, bro. Like, she literally, and I think this is why they kind of put this inside the movie, because every line means something inside movies, even if you think it's a throwaway. So her bringing attention to the fact that he was mentally disabled, it could have just been a kid. It could have just been a non-mental disabled person, but they made sure to make the kid mentally disabled because they want the audience to be like, bro, like, you doing this bullshit the whole movie and yo shit. I think one of the characters even said that. I think Robert Pattinson was like, bro, you locked some fucking you locked some disabled kid inside a closet. Like, I think he even word for word says that to her, like, bro, you have no room to say nothing at all. And then of course she like bats it away or whatever, but like, hers is crazy. And then Robert Pattinson goes, and I think his is like what mine would be. Like, I think he said like he was like doing like some bullying online or something like that. Like, I don't know. Probably the worst thing I've done is probably like just like roasted somebody online, like I be doing in videos or Twitch or something like that. Like, maybe I said that to somebody and they went and did some heinous shit to themselves and I just don't know about it. Like, that'd probably be the worst thing I've done. is like online bullied somebody or some shit, and they're like, okay, whatever, like that's your thing, go do your thing, I guess. And then it was Zendaya's turn, and like I said, the entire movie is built off Zendaya's response to this entire situation. So they're all drinking, of course. At this point, wine, I'm pretty sure wine fucks you up. Like I was joking a little bit earlier, like wine definitely gets you to a level where like you just be saying whatever. So that's kind of like what loosened everybody to be talking about these things anyway. They're laughing, having a good time. They're all friends. So Zendaya says hers in the mindset of, one, she's already drunk, and two, these are my friends, so no matter what I say, they're gonna be okay with me saying this, basically. And hers was, when I was around 15 years old, I was getting bullied so bad inside school that I damn near went through with shooting the entire school up. And they all react to that in different ways that makes this movie so beautiful, basically. So Mike is kind of like, Mike, we never really get Mike's reaction about it. Like his is kind of like indifferent, I feel like at first he's like, what? like everybody pauses for, like, it was the most uncomfortable silence I've ever probably seen in a movie, because they were all just so quiet, like, what? Like, what, are you joking? Like that's kind of like Mike's reaction. Like, are you kidding? Like, are you just joking around? Like, what are you talking about? Like, what the fuck are you, what do you mean you almost shot a school up? Like, that's his, like, indifferent. I think even throughout the movie, he kind of is like mad at his wife's reaction to it, because he doesn't think that she should be reacting as strongly, I feel like. So Mike's reaction is like indifferent. Rachel's reaction is, yo, I fucking can't stand you now. I hate you. I genuinely, you are the worst person on this ever planet, and you are scum of the earth. Like, she immediately goes on 10. And at first it's kind of like, okay, alright, I don't understand you immediately being that mad. But then she explains, it's like, well, my cousin was in a school shooting and now she's in a wheelchair. So obviously there's like an emotional connection to it. Like, oh, okay, so this has happened to somebody in your family, and you've seen what has happened and what the outcome was from all this stuff has happened. Because, like, we see a lot of shootings and stuff online, and like we probably see an article a day of shooting. Especially back in like 2020 to 2023, that was like just heyday of every single day there was a shooting, it felt like. But me personally, I've never been connected to one. Like, I've never had a family member be a part of one, so I don't know how scary that can be. I don't know how anxious that can be. I don't know anything about it. I kind of just like get the feeling of like, oh, another shooting happened, and then move about my day. But her having that personal connection to it explained like, oh, that's why she's so angry. Because I feel like if she didn't have that connection, which is, like I said, you put something in dialogue, lines mean something. If she didn't have that cousin connected to it, I don't think she would have been that mad, but she did. So she obviously is on 10, and she's angry because she knows exactly what the outcome of somebody being in one of those situations is. Maybe her cousin is now traumatized, and maybe she wakes up screaming at night, and maybe she just is scared to go out in public. Maybe she never goes to family events. Like, she sees the outcome of what happens from that, basically. So she gets extremely angry about it, and then she stays just that angry throughout the entire movie. She never lessens up. There's never a moment where she's like, you know what, I'm sorry, I forgive you. Never. They damn near aren't friends the rest of the movie. Robert Pattinson's character reacts to it very interesting, and that's what the entire movie is about, is his reaction to her saying that. So they immediately go home. The dinner's over after that because the wife gets so mad, and she's like, Mike, let's go. And Mike's like, but this is what it's like, what are you so mad about? And Mike, let's go. It's okay. And then they kind of just leave or whatever. And then Zendaya and Robert Pattinson go home. So they are kind of awkward to each other, very awkward to each other. He's just looking at her in the light of like, which is was very interesting, because like in the beginning of the movie, like I said, he was saying his vows to Mike or whatever. So those vows are like a repeated sequence throughout the entire movie of him being like, she's the most kind-hearted person ever. She never hurt a fly. And then it would show her kind of like just sitting there after she just told them that she was planning a school shooting. Like, it's basically like him questioning, like, damn, is there anything that I felt about her that is real anymore? Like, is she just this evil person now? Like, who even is she? Why have you never told me about this? Her planning this whole school shooting and practicing with the rifle is why she's deaf in her left ear, but she told me that she had it since she was a baby. Like, has she lied about everything? Who even is this person? Like, he just starts kind of like just, it's a snowball effect of like, yo, what the hell? Like, who even am I with anymore? Like, who is this person? So that's his reaction, and it just like grows and grows and grows and grows throughout the entire movie. It goes from just awkward sequences to, do I even want to marry her anymore? To him talking to Mike, and actually Mike does kind of have a little reaction to it, because Mike is like, yo, you should divorce her. We should call the cops. And he's like, well, call the cops? Like, what are they gonna do? Like, Mike is kind of like, but even then, you kind of don't know if it's like because his wife is putting this battery in his back, or if he really feels this way. Like, it's just, I don't know. You get a feeling that Mike is saying this stuff, but it's just kind of like, does he really care this much about it that everybody else does? But it's interesting the way Robert starts feeling it, because it's more so like he goes through different stages of, am I even speaking to the person that I thought I was in love with anymore? To, should I be scared of this woman? To, should I be attracted to this woman? And I'm going to try to force myself to be attracted to this woman through just different means like that. Basically, it's like a scene where he's like looking through like a gun magazine, and he's like, like trying to imagine her inside the magazine, and like she's holding the guns, and like he starts getting turned on or whatever. He tries to make himself get turned on. Like, it's just like he's like trying to convince himself, or he's trying to like trick himself into loving this person, and it's a constant battle of, do I love her? And you need to love her. This wedding is literally coming up in a few days. Like, we can't cancel this. We put too much money into it. Our families are coming. I have to love this person, but do I still love this person after hearing them say that? And I feel like this take on a love story is one that like we really haven't seen before. Like, honestly, like, we've never really seen a love story that's like, that takes you through the mindset of, damn, I just found out this person was evil at one point, but like I still need to love them, basically. Like, it's just like it's a love story that goes through a whole bunch of hoops and obstacles and shits and giggles to get to the very end of, yo, we're in love, to, yo, we're even more in love. And I think that's beautiful. I think that's absolutely beautiful, because like, I don't think you could have told this story any differently to make it express that these people are clearly in love with each other. Because there's a part of the movie where like he ends up cheating on her by accident. Like, he kisses another girl, and he does it just because he's just like, he's feeling so much emotion, and he clearly doesn't even really want to kiss the girl, but it's more just like, he's crying, and he's happy, and he's mad, and he's angry, and he's feeling every single emotion, and then he's just like, I gotta express this emotion in some way, and he kisses his co-worker, his worker that works above, I don't know what exactly she is to him, but she kisses this girl, and he clearly immediately regrets it, because, you know, they're about to start having sex, and he's like, nah, fuck that, that's just disgusting, I would never do nothing like that. Like, he snaps out of it very fast, and that moment is a test to Zendaya of, do I really love this man? So you have this whole movie of him trying to figure out whether he still loves Zendaya, and then Zendaya finds out that she gets cheated on at the very end, and she has to decide whether or not she still loves Robert Pattinson, and it's beautiful. The sequence at the end was the most interesting because, like I said, the Rachel character was on bullshit throughout the entire movie. Like, it was okay for you to, like, that initial moment be angry, like, I don't really fuck with that, I'm gonna distance myself from you. as all humans do. Like, if you find out somebody doing some crazy shit, distance yourself, never talk to them again, get them out of your life. And she should have just done that. Like, if you are very strong on the fact that, like, this person did something bad and I don't agree with that, so I don't want them in my life anymore, then do it. Like, literally just do it. Like, that's all you gotta do. But it's the fact that, like, she was mad at her, but she kept trying so hard to be inside her life. Like, there was a moment where, like, Zendaya had hired her for a job before the movie started. Like, it's the context given. And Zendaya was like, well, she don't really fuck with me right now, so she's fired. She's not doing the job anymore. And then the Rachel character gets mad that she fired him. Like, why would you fire me? I'm your best woman. Like, you just saw I was the most evil human being ever 2 days ago. What do you mean, why did I fire you? Because you don't fuck with me anymore. Like, that's why I fired you. You clearly said that you don't like me as a human being anymore. Why the hell would you still be hired on this job? What the fuck? So it goes from that to her getting mad at Zendaya's character, like furious at Zendaya's character that she fired her, to she still went to the damn wedding. Like, why are you still here? For what reason? You know how easily I can explain you not being here? Like, there's no reason at all for you to still show up to this wedding, bro. Like, I could be like, yo, she got sick, she can't be here today. Oh well, no maid of honor. Like, oh, whoop-de-doo. Like, okay, that don't mean the entire wedding is ruined, bro. Just don't show up, don't come. If you're that mad at me, do not come to this wedding. But the Rachel character has like such a hard on to ruin her life after that moment. Like, she damn near wanted to tell everybody that Zendaya did this when she was 15 years old, bro. Like, it doesn't exactly say how old these characters are, but if we going based off just real life ages, Zendaya damn near, what is she, like 35 years old, bro? Like, how old is Zendaya now? Just like in real life as a human being. She's born in 96. She's 30 years old. Bro, that was 15 years ago. You gonna judge me off something that happened 15? Like, I'm a whole different person now. And it even explains how, like, Zendaya, her character, or Robert Pattinson is kind of like explaining to her Rachel character, like, yeah, she only did this because she was traumatized that her friend got ran over, and she was in a bad moment. She was depressed. She even changed her whole life around and started going to, like, anti-gun parades and just being so anti-gun and just being so anti-shootings, and just like she changed her whole life around basically. And that still wasn't enough for the Rachel character. Like, she was acting like damn near she wanted to fucking shoot the wedding up or some shit. Like, she just was so against it that she was like, no, I'm going to ruin your entire life now because you felt like that 15 years ago. Like, what is, are you acting like she fucking was the I ain't even gonna say that, but it's just like she acting like, I don't know, like it hurt a little bit, and their cousin was, I don't know, some real shit, like, what the fuck? So it's just like, that's why the character made me so mad, is because she would not distance herself. If you don't like her so much, leave. What are you still doing here? Like, genuinely, what are you still doing here? We're not gonna slide past the fact that you locked some fucking mentally disabled kid inside in the closet for 5 days with no food and water. We're not gonna slide past that. You, like, at least I think even Robert Pattinson's character said that. He was like, bro, she didn't even do that. Like, she thought about it. You fucking actually did it and then stood on it. Like hell nah, fuck that, hell nah. You're the crazy one. You are, you are, not her. But this movie is immaculate. I think that's kind of like all my feelings about it. The last scene where they're kind of giving their speeches is really funny. Robert Pattinson, he of course has all these things he wants to say at the very beginning, and it all just turns into some jumbled mess. Like, oh, it's just, I love having sex with her. Like, he said he wanted to, like, express how intimate he felt in these moments, but he just, like, it all comes out like word vomit basically, and it's just so awkward, and everybody's just reacting to it. And he eventually goes to the point where he's just like, I didn't even mean to kiss her. And like, while the girl is like still over there, and her boyfriend's next to her, and the boyfriend's like, what the hell is he talking about? You kissed him? And then it turns into him kissing her, even though she didn't want to kiss him. And she's like, you know, so you kissed my girlfriend without her consent? And like, it turned into some crazy ass shit that, like, Of course it would. Like, of course, this one single moment between four friends would turn into Robert Pattinson getting his ass beat in front of everybody he loves. Like, that's genuinely, that's genuinely what it became. And it's just like, of course, of course it would end like that. But the most beautiful moment in this movie, after all that, so the characters discuss like, why even have all this food at the wedding? Let's just go to our favorite diner after and do like the people at the Oscars do and just be normal and just have a burger and fries and just fuck up some food while we wearing our groom and bridesmaids outfit and just kind of just being normal and talking about our day like we didn't just get married. And there's multiple sequences where at the very beginning, Robert Pattinson doesn't know she's deaf, so he's like kind of like talking to her, and then she takes her headphones and is like, bro, I didn't hear nothing you said. And then he starts stammering and she's like, just go back and try it again. And after that moment happened in the beginning, there's like 2 or 3 more moments where they're like, when they're arguing, and Zendaya's like, let's just start over. You leave the room and act like you don't know me and just, please, let's just start over because I really love you and I want you to really love me. And that happens again. And then at the very end, he's in this diner, he's beat up. I love when the character looks all beat up by the end of the movie because it's like, that's I don't know why I love that, because it's like it gives like a I lost everything feeling, I guess, which is like all beat up and his tie's all rugged and his suit's all messed up and he's just sitting down and he's eating the burger at the favorite diner they go to, and then she walks in and he looks so relieved and so happy because he thought he lost her after cheating on her, and she sits down and he starts apologizing. Oh, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't even reacted that way, and I don't even care that you did all that. You're not even that person anymore, and I love you so much, and I never want to lose you again. And just me losing you for even a day made me realize how much I really loved you, and oh, you're so beautiful. And she's like, hi, my name is Emma. What's your name? Woo! Hey, bro, that movie's beautiful. That movie's absolutely beautiful, and I did see some people hating on it because they wanted The Secret to be like something other than that, I guess. Like, they weren't even mad at the fact that was The Secret. Like, the topic mattered. They're mad like, I thought she was gonna say that she killed somebody, dog. I thought she was like, what the fuck? I don't know what the hell they wanted to say. They wanted to turn into some other shit. But the topic matter was dealt with, I feel like, relatively well because she didn't end up doing anything, one. And it showed her quickly reform for it too. Like, she was going, like I said, she was going to anti-gun meetings and just kind of like, she threw the gun away. She completely went around that. She found friends to talk to. Like, everything it was gonna happen in that moment. And then it all kind of got like, all right, that's too crazy. And she said it felt like she was waking up from a bad dream. So I feel like the topic matter was handled really, really, really well. And the movie itself, just it being a love story, ending the way it did was just, I feel like it was a great movie. It was a very amazing movie. I really much thoroughly enjoyed it for sure. Let me know how y'all feel about it. I got it. The acting, of course, 10 out of 10. Let's keep it a buck. I got my list right here. Let me actually pull this up so I can know exactly which one it was. I mean, nothing was really, of course, below a fucking hell no. The script, I had it at 9 out of 10, but it's like, thinking back about it, like, it wasn't really, I don't think there was anything really wrong with the script. Like, really just thinking about it, man, it wasn't nothing. But the parts that were slow were obviously meant to be slow because it was meant to feel like a painful, agonizing, drawn out event. You were supposed to feel how he felt, like, this day is coming closer, and it's just like, I don't know. I will say the only part I really didn't like while watching it was the sequence where he cheated on her, because I feel like he wouldn't have cheated, and I don't know, I just felt like it was kind of just there to have that scene at the very end where she walks in and has to forgive him and stuff like that. Like, I felt like that was the only reason that scene was in there. So But that's the smallest gripe because it still ended up amounting to an amazing ending. But even so, just like, my personal opinions really don't fucking matter. But I still just don't really like that thing happened. But he was kind of going through a lot. But I got it at a 9 out of 10. Acting, of course, is fucking Zendaya, Robert Pattinson, 10 out of 10. Cinematography, 10 out of 10. Heart, I feel like there was a lot of heart put into this. There wasn't really anything that felt like it was kind of, especially with the topic matter, like, you can't really money bank off a topic matter that's school shootings. Like, that's a risky topic within itself. So you gotta have a lot of heart going into this. This wasn't supposed to be a cash cow. If it was anything else, maybe, but just that topic matter itself is just like, oh shit, like y'all really are risking the fact that this might get blacklisted from the fucking movie theater just talking about that. And the art, there wasn't really that much art in it, so I'll probably put that like an 8 out of 10. But other than that, actually the movie itself was art. I really can't really, I mean, the shots were art, the makeup design was art, but I mean, it wasn't like anything artistic to look at, if you actually get what I mean. So you got 10, 10, 10, 30, 38, 47, I'm pretty sure. Let me fucking add it on my fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 47. 47 out of 50. Perfect. I think I had Sin Help at like the same thing actually. And I would really put those two movies like just as good. If anything, I would put them probably about equal in my opinion. So that really lines up to me. 47 out of 10 or 47 out of 50. It obviously was a cook. Really thoroughly enjoyed it. And the next movie I review in here probably is going to be either a movie that y'all suggest or the Obsession movie coming out. And I can't wait to watch that. That movie looks crazy. He's screaming in his car and shit. I'll see y'all. Bye.